Ricky Rackman with a metal detector. Last year's permanent vacation put Aerosmith back on top of the rock world where they belong. But it wasn't an easy climb. Joe Perry and Steven Tyler filled us in.
It took us a couple of years to get it right, didn't it? You know, I mean, it wasn't like we went out and got like a big bunch of money from some record company and, you know, this was it, and the first album was a great, you know, reunion thing. It was like, I mean, we had to learn how to record again, you know what I mean? We did Done with Mirrors. We took a beating on how to do an album cover. It was like,
let's do it
you know,
backwards.
we did everything wrong.
That'll be clever.
It was, you know, it took some work. I mean, we're learning to work with each other again. We're trying to record the way we recorded in 1978, you know, when we had like limitless budgets, and it didn't matter how much money you poured into a record. You know, if you're doing it wrong, it's going to come out like crap anyway. So we had to go along and do that, and we were coming from the place, let's make it work for ourselves, and we were really trying to do it right, you know, but we were really doing it, I think, from an honest place as far as like why we were doing it.
The new Aerosmith album, Pump, will be in stores on September 12th. Tracks include Young Lust, Monkey on My Back, Janie's Got a Gun, and Don't Get Mad, Get Even. And the first video is for Love in an Elevator. Over a year ago, the British band Wolfsbane were snatched from their homeland by metal rap guru Rick Rubin, and they've released their debut album, Live Fast, Die Fast. As soon as the needle hits the vinyl on the first song, Manhunt, you'll get to hear plenty of flashy guitar work in the Eddie Van Halen tradition, and the stuff sounds a lot like the early Van Halen. Coincidentally, lead singer Blaze Bayley sounds a little like Eddie's former frontman. Songs range from the hard-rocking Money to Burn to the acoustic rock ballad Tears from a Fool. You can see the band's first video, I Like It Hot, later. Ricky Rackman back with the metal detector. If you like thrashing, slamming, or moshing, here's some news for you. German band Kreator are coming to America at the ending of this week. Opening up for them are fellow Europeans, Corner. Here's a look at the first batch of dates. Kreator will be touring throughout the month of October. Veteran power speedsters Onslaught are back in action with their first release in 3 years and their first on a major label. The British band has gone through a few lineup changing, adding vocalist Steve Grimmett, who was formerly in the band Grim Reaper, and guitarist Nige Rockett, who told us that Steve hooked up with the band late in the game. After most of the
time we ever played with Steve had ever played with the band was after we'd recorded half the vocals on the album. We'd never actually played with him before. He'd been in the band like 2 months before he'd actually sort of sung with the rest of us. It was quite strange, really. It worked really well. It just clicked together. Things have just fallen into place.
Onslaught's new release is called In Search of Sanity, and titles include such sensitive songs as Asylum, Shell Shock, Lightning War, Blood Upon the Ice, Welcome to Dying. And the next video on the ball